smiled and said she had a plan that left me shaky. She had that spark in her eye, she wild flame. I told her, honey, this ain't quite my game now, baby. I know some folks might think it a shame. Not for me,
not for me,
not for me,
not for me.
She laughed and said, oh, come on, don't be shy now, darling. But I just shook my head, felt my cheeks turn red. I said, I'll follow you through the valleys and mountains, but this is one line I just can't tread. Not for me,
Not for me,
not for me,
not for me.
She pouted and said, don't knock it till you've tried it, my love. But I stood firm, sure of where I stand. I said, I love you dearly, you fit my heart like a glove. But on this one I can't give in, hope you understand. Not for me,
Not for me,
not for me,
not for me.
She sighed and said, well, maybe someday you'll change your mind. But I just smiled, holding my ground, feeling fine. I love her more than words, but there's some things we can't align. And she knows there's other ways our hearts entwine. Not for me,
Not for me,
not for me,
not for me.
She winked and said, well, baby, maybe it's just the wrong night. But I stood tall, knowing where I stand. I held her close, said, darling, it's all right, 'cause there's so many other ways to understand. Not for me,
Not for me,
not for me.
not for me.
She softly whispered, honey, just one more chance to sway you. But I held firm, said, let's keep it sweet, 'cause loving you is all I ever want to do. And there's no need to walk down that street. Not for me,
Not for me,
not for me.
not for me.
She smiled and said, well, we'll find our way somehow. And I nodded, knowing love finds its way. We don't need to force or misplace what we allow, 'cause with you I've got forever and a day. Not for me,
Not for me,
not for me.